Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So it's time for another update video regarding how I'm doing when it comes to my Atelier at Home classical art training. So how this is gonna work out is how I always do it, which is start off with the Bargue and then go on into the oil paintings. And like the last update, this update is actually not gonna be long, but I thought I do an update anyway, just so that I can share with you guys what I've been doing, because I find doing these updates also is kind of, well, not kind of, but it's really helpful for me because it pushes me to actually do the artwork so that I have something to show for you guys. So yeah, but anyways, it is just a short update. So we'll go to the Bargue and then to the oil paintings. Thanks. Okay, so now going into the Bargue drawing. Last update I did was I just was blocking this plate here, plate 169, and so yeah, I ended up finishing it. So this is the plate, and that's what I did. So I still, up to this point, I still have to work on my edge line for sure, because I find, especially like around here, you know, it's really, the edge line is really nicely well blended, and mine is still a bit harsh. So yeah, I actually received a comment a while back asking if I can do a drawing tutorial, but honestly I don't think I'm qualified to do a tutorial. So I did think maybe I'll do a time lapse of just me doing a Bargue drawing, and I'll insert a short clip here now. As you can see, I did try to do it. I thought maybe I'll do like I said, a time lapse of a Bargue drawing from beginning to end, but it's so hard to capture it on video because the pencil marking is so light, and that's how I always work a Bargue drawing first before going into the harder pencils, like the 4B and all that. So it's really hard to see on camera. So unfortunately, I just thought, you know what, I have to find a way, because I don't really do Bargues on with an ink or anything that would show on camera. So I have to figure out a way to do that. But anyways, yeah, so this is I haven't done anything yet after this. So this is what I finished. So now going into the oil paintings, I did 2 studies since the last update, and be right back. Here I'll do the first, sorry, I'll do the first, show you guys the first study. So it's a study of from The Art of the Still Life by Todd, and it's a painting by Jacob Collins. So it's a sunflower. I love this painting so much. And this is what I ended up with. So I'll be showing you guys a time lapse of me working on this. But yeah, I really love how this painting turned out. It's as always, it's not a master copy, it's just a study. So it's not exactly the same as Jacob Collins' work. Who really, look at the brushstrokes work, even just from the picture, it's really, does such amazing work. So, and also in terms of the palette, obviously I just didn't use a Zorn palette for this. I ended up adding the cadmium yellow light, I believe, and the Tervet. So yeah, that's the palette I've been working mostly with now, like the Zorn, and then adding those 2. So yeah. Okay, and the second study that I did is Toulouse-Lautrec. So it's a study of this painting, The Laundress. And this is my version of it. So again, just a study, not really an exact copy. So I'm sure, 100% sure he used a totally different palette than what I did, so that's why it was really hard for me to capture. And you know, I mean, it's Toulouse-Lautrec. So yeah, so with these two studies I've done, I really find that I have to just keep on working at them, because I always get to a point, especially after the grisaille, that I really hate it. Like looking at it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? I don't really know, like why is it turning out this way? But I just kind of try to get through that hump, and in the end I always do kind of end up, I mean, although it's not like something that I would say, oh my god, it's such a masterpiece, right? But I do end up getting to a point where I like the painting. So for me, what I learned is really just instead of wiping out right away when I get to that stage that I hate it, I really have to figure out what's going wrong with it, you know, step back and see where I can improve, instead of just, yeah, like I said, instead of just wiping it, really try to work out at the problem. And then in the end I will end up with something that that I'm okay to say, yeah, you know what, like I'm happy with it. So yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, just a short update. And yeah, so I really want to do more studies, I guess. I'll try to, I try to work out at or I do a still life and then something else, like maybe a portrait or a landscape, just to kind of change the flow. But lately I find I'm really liking doing the studies from this Todd Casey Art of the Still Life book. I find I'm learning a lot, so I'll be doing that in the future, I guess. And the Bargue, of course. So as always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.